In today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at a dash cam. It's the VIOFO A129 Duo dash cam. It has a front and back rear camera, both recording in full HD. It also has the Sony Starvis image sensor in the front and back cameras, and it has dual band Wi-Fi connectivity and a handy little app where you can download your clips to your phone. I'll be looking at this accessory. It's the circular polarising lens filter. It's meant to reduce screen glare and reflection from your dashboard. I'll be comparing the quality of the video with and without this accessory on it. So I'm going to open it up and show you what comes inside the box. So that's what you get in the box. Let's take a closer look at the front and rear dash cam. So the front camera is a wedge design. It's got a 2-inch HD LCD display and it's got a 140-degree wide viewing angle. If you want to know what all the buttons do, just give the video a quick pause and have a look through these pictures. These are from the instruction manual, which is easy to use. It takes a micro SD card up to 128GB and that's what it goes in there. The mount on the back that sticks to your windscreen is actually the GPS module that's built in, and it slides on and off the dash cam just by pushing it to the side. So you can actually take the camera out of the car without having to unmount it from the windscreen, which is quite handy. What's great about this camera is this is the rear dash cam, and it's actually the same spec as the front dash cam. It's a Sony Starvis image sensor. It has a 140-degree wide viewing angle, and it's 1920p by 1080p, which is the same as the front, so you get full HD front and back. So I'll have a look through the menu settings now, and in the resolution you've got the two settings. If you're going to use just the front camera only, you can have 1920 by 1080p at 60 frames per second or 920 by 1080p at 30 frames per second. If you've got the front and rear camera both running, you get 1920p times 1080p at 30 frames per second. Another setting is the loop recording function. Now, all dash cams should have loop recording where it records in a cycle, with old clips being recorded over by the new clips. Now this setting sets how long you want that cycle to record for. It goes all the way up from off from 1, 2, 3, 5 and 10 minutes. You can adjust the exposure for the front and the rear dash cam separately, and the screensaver settings as well, which is when the screen for the dash cam goes to black while you're driving, but it still records, just so it doesn't distract you. It has a parking mode feature as well, so when you're parked up you can switch your dash cam off, and if it gets a bump it'll switch back on again and start recording. So you can use two Wi-Fi signals. One's 2.4 GHz, the other one's 5 GHz. It just means the 5 GHz is easier and faster by looks to you. There's lots of other settings as well, including you can rotate the image. So if you wanted to mount the camera upside down, say in the parcel shelf or on your actual dash and not your window, you can rotate the image. And there's dual band Wi-Fi camera, so it's capable of transmitting either of the two different standard frequency ranges. You can use the 5 GHz on a dual band. It helps avoid wireless interference, so it has a more stable Wi-Fi signal and faster Wi-Fi speed. So that's an option you can select. So that's a quick run through of some of the menu options that are available on the A129 dash cam. Now, what I'm going to do now is set the dash cam up and get some clips together from the front and rear and show you what the quality is like. So here it is now, all set up. You can see the picture-in-picture display on there. This light shows it's recording. This is when it's connected to Wi-Fi, and that's the microphone. You can turn the microphone on and off using that button there if you wanted a private conversation that you didn't want recording. This button here, you can choose what way around your dash cams are displayed. It also switches on the Wi-Fi, so you can connect your phone to the dash cam and use the app. So let's take a quick look at the app. So you connect your phone Wi-Fi to the camera Wi-Fi, and also what I found was that I had to turn my data off. It was stopping me connecting to the app, but once I turned the data off it was fine. This is the live view from the camera. The record button is at the bottom. You have to stop recording by pressing that button to access the menu settings through the app. You can view all your files that's on the camera through the app as well, and also download them. I've saved my clips. I've set the setting for 1 minute loop record just so it's faster to download via Wi-Fi. So basically the longer the loop record setting you have, the longer it'll take to download to your phone, but I found it pretty quick to download video files. So the app is pretty easy to use, it's easy to play back videos, and it's easy to download the files. Also, you can view your GPS data using the app. Once you've downloaded the files, you can connect to the internet and it will show your journey on that actual video clip through Google Maps. This is a quick look through the menu settings through the app, which you can change and save to the dash cam as well. You can change the exposure, motion detection, put parking mode on, rotate the images, control your GPS. There's lots of stuff that you can do with the dash cam through the app. And if you have GPS switched on, you can see the route that the video has taken as it's been recorded on Google Maps. So I'm going to show you now some sample footage that I've saved by pressing the emergency lock button here, which is that little triangle with the exclamation mark, and you press that. The yellow symbol comes up at the top there, and the file will not get recorded over and it will save. So I've recorded some examples without using the optional polarizing lens filter that you can purchase separately, and I've also put the lens filter on just so you can see the difference in quality between using the filter and not using the filter. So here's some sample clips and enjoy.
Around about 2 minutes. There was a terrible bit afterwards where Tamina and Nia Jax confronted Rousey, and Nia Jax pretended to punch her again.
Friday, 23rd of November, aka Black Friday. Being a Friday on Hinch Radio, we're doing the final of this.
Fucking Nora. Knob.
So, Bates, where's Gemma and Dave?
Yeah, see that then? See that? Had to swerve around the van. well bad shape, wouldn't it?
Go back and do the shop tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mind you, they all are over there as well. They're all very like well trim and lovely.
Yeah. Taxi stopped on a green light to pick someone up and then the light went red. That bus driver's probably giving him stick. On the A129 Duo, I found it an easy to use dash cam. The quality is amazing both front and back in the daytime and in the night time. I found the Wi-Fi easy to use as well, the Wi-Fi app, and it was easy to view videos and download videos, and I found it an easy to use dash cam set. I didn't have any problems at all with it, and I would highly recommend this. I'll put some product links in the description box below if you want to purchase it or if you want to look at it further. Thank you for watching and goodbye.